So, Lynita, what do you like most about being a physiotherapist?
The thing that I like most about being a physio, or the most rewarding part about being a physio, I would say, is helping people achieve their goals and fostering independence. So when people come to the clinic and we work together and talk about what they want to achieve, whether it's like climbing the grouse grind, running a 5K, returning to sport or work, ballroom dancing, keeping their back healthy, walking around the neighborhood without pain, whatever that is, figuring that out with the person and working together to build a treatment plan for them and getting through that treatment plan, and then them coming into the clinic one day and telling me, you know what, I'm where I want to be and I think that I've achieved my goal and I don't need to come anymore. So I'd say that the most rewarding day for me is actually the day that people don't need to physio anymore, because that means that we've achieved their goals and that we've promoted independence in them. So that's the best part of physio for me.
And why did you become a physiotherapist?
I'm not one of those people who have known that they wanted to be a physio since they were little. I didn't know what a physio was for many, many years of my life, but when I was younger, I was lucky enough to participate in really high-level sport. So I was a ringette player and I got to go to things like BC Winter Games, Canada Winter Games, Nationals, and Worlds. And at all those tournaments and leading up to all those tournaments, there were really cool healthcare professionals that both helped us stay healthy and also helped us perform at a really high level. And optimize our performance. So I always knew that I wanted to do something in that realm, but I didn't know what physio was. Unfortunately, in my late teens, I ruptured my ACL, so I had a really bad knee injury and I needed surgery for that. After my surgery in the beginning of the summer, I had to go to physio and start my rehab process so I could get back to the National Ringette League the next year. So when I first got to physio, I was floored. I thought it was so cool, and every day that I came in, I was like, what's that cool stretch we're doing? What's that awesome exercise? And like, what's that piece of equipment? And I thought it was super, super interesting, all the skills that they needed to know to help me get to where I wanted to be. So I, from then, knew that I wanted to be a physio, and then when I got to the campus for school in the fall, I did everything I could to look up how to get here, and here I am.
That's great.
Yeah.
And why did you choose to work at Insync Physio?
There are a lot of reasons why I chose to work at Insync. So in the spirit of keeping this interview short, I'll pick one, but there are a lot. One of the main things that I was impressed with Insync Physiotherapy was their relationships with the community. So before I even knew I wanted to work here, and when I had another job and was at another place, I always knew about Insync because other physios were talking about it, I knew that doctors were talking about it, and even people in my neighborhood and in the neighborhoods around the clinic either have been there and have had a good experience or know someone who's had a good experience. So I always knew that the community liked Insync. And then earlier this year, I was volunteering and helping out with a sports coverage at some sports events. And when I got there, I saw there's lots of Insync staff there helping out the athletes to do what they need to do. And they were volunteering their own time to support their community. So that community engagement was really inspiring to me. And I thought it was really, really cool how not just the community appreciated Insync, but the staff there appreciated them right back. So I wanted to be a part of that community engagement and community involvement. And I'm glad that I chose this place.